Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in the history of the Spring Fiesta, we got a tie. Wait a minute, hold on. Hey, Frankie, is that your ballot?
Yeah.
Then we do have a winner. The new Spring Fiesta Queen is Julie Camaletti.
Where's everybody? Where's Mr. Dickerson?
Oh, everybody left. I was just about to go myself.
Oh, that's too bad. I really wanted to hear what he had to say. Oh, well, you can fill me in. But first, could you do with some good news for a change? Actually, great news. Nick and I have decided to get married next week. In your living room, if that's okay. Now, I know what you're going to ask me. What did Alexandra say when we told her? Well, we didn't tell her, and we're not going to tell her until the last possible moment, so she can't do anything to botch it up. Vanessa, what's wrong?
The lawyer told me to divorce your father.
Am I nuts? I don't even see Dinah's flight listed up there.
Oh, no, there it is. It's just that the plane hasn't arrived yet.
Well, why is it so darn late?
What the hell are you doing? You told me you don't know where it is, which locker it's in?
Back up, Buzz. You're in my face.
What's wrong gonna be till we get out of here?
Give me the key.
Finally. This is it, isn't it? This is the locker.
Give me that key.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Because of you. I'm a dead man.
Boy, I don't know what to say, except thank you. I never thought that you all would accept me like this, and I will do everything I can to uphold the Fifth Street tradition of being a good neighbor and a good friend. You have made me the happiest girl in the world tonight, and I hope you all stop by the diner next week for a cup of coffee. Thank you. I really, really look forward to being the queen at your spring fiesta. Thank you.
And now I'll have a few words from our first runner-up, Lucy Cooper.
Congratulations, Julie.
How could you do that to your own sister? Now look away. Look, I didn't know how Lucy felt. I mean, she acted like the whole thing was a joke.
How could you not know how she felt, Frank?
Oh, this is a huge
huge mess, honey.
Frank, honey, you did what you had to do. Please, don't blame yourself. It's nothing to...
Look, if she's really hurt right now, I gotta go find her, you know?
Hey, Frank, listen, you're just the guy I want to see.
Look, Detective.
I remember you used to be a PI, and I'm thinking of getting my license, you know, do a bit of moonlighting on the side, pay a few bills. Now, a lot of the guys do the security stuff, but it's up for me. So I wonder, can you give me a point?
Yeah, I'll give you a pointer right now. You can't do both jobs as a cop.
I see my dad and you do.
Wow, not in a while, actually.
Lucy, I'm really sorry. I voted for you.
Thanks anyway.
I can't even imagine them putting Julie in that little convertible. They're gonna need a huge semi for that big ego of hers.
Lucy, listen. I'm sorry. I am very sorry about this.
Forget about it, okay?
No, really, if I hadn't been the one to talk Julie into this, I never would have...
You don't have to explain.
No, if I knew that this hurt you so much, I never would have done this.
Frank, would it really have made any difference? Yeah, I got Frank.
Lucy, come on.
That plainclothes tailor we had on Hartman, he lost him.
I would say yes.
Oh, damn, that's all I need tonight.
I got a bad feeling about tonight.
I'm not leaving until I get that money.
The money is not going anywhere. Why don't we wait and come back when there's not company here?
Cuz, I spent 13 years in a stinking jail cell waiting for tonight. A jail cell that Ross Marlis put me in. I'll be damned if I'm gonna let me scare him off tonight. Tonight's my night, and I'm not leaving till I get what's mine.
So where'd you go all of a sudden?
Maybe I'm getting paranoid, but I keep thinking I see Paul Hartman out of the corner of my eyes.
You saw him here?
No, I thought that I saw him, honey. Becoming like a bad nightmare that won't go away.
What is it about this man that bothers you so much, Ross? Do you think you made a mistake?
No, not a mistake, exactly. But I did reread Hartman's old file the other day, and you know, he was just a kid, no priors, about to get married, and he said that a friend of his masterminded this S&L heist, and the friend got away with all the money. Well, at the time, I thought his story was just a crock. And I don't know, maybe there was a friend. If I had to do it over again, though, maybe I wouldn't push quite so hard. The judge really threw the book at him because I just crucified this kid. But I was a kid myself. I was looking to make a reputation, and the best way to do that was get maximum time for Paulie Hartman. I was a different man back then.
Yeah, I was a different woman, too. I was in the 6th grade.
I'm sorry.
Sounds like you got big plans for this money, Paulie. I'm gonna be straight with you, Buzz. As soon as I get that money, I'm gonna ask Nadine to marry me.
Divorce? Why?
Because he feels that we'll all have a better chance of keeping Peter if I divorce Billy.
Well, I hope you told him to go straight to hell.
No, I didn't.
Vanessa, this is crazy. The family needs to stick together now more than ever, and some hotshot lawyer wants you to file for divorce. What kind of message is that going to send?
He thinks it's going to be a very positive
Oh, well, that is just absolutely ridiculous. And the first thing we have to do tomorrow is get a new lawyer. I don't like him anyway.
Yes, you did. We all did. We thought he was the right person. Look, he's right. Roger's lawyer's biggest weapon is going to be the fact that Billy has a drinking problem and that he shot Roger because he was trying to conceal Peter's identity from his real family. That's the way it's going to play in court.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is. Part of it is.
So we'll stick together. We'll fight them as a family. Look, what if Daddy could go to the hearings? He could tell his side of the story. He could explain. He could apologize for what he did. Vanessa, you're not actually considering divorcing Daddy, are you? Just because this young attorney says it might look better in court, we could probably come up with a dozen attorneys that could argue the other way.
It's not just that, Mindy, and you know it. What did you think was going to happen between Billy and me?
Just to be sure. If I count 1, 2, 3, everybody say.
Lucy, I'm looking all over for you.
Why? I'm fine.
Yeah, well, I'm not. You were robbed.
Oh, come on. It's just like Julie said. It's just this little neighborhood thing. Okay.
David.
Come on.
I gotta get back to the diner and close up.
Okay.
Coming with me?
Why don't you go on up ahead? I'll be there in just a little while.
What do you mean you're gonna be there in just a little while? What do you have, some hot date coming in here to meet you or something?
Actually, yeah, I'll be going out with the Fiesta Queen.
Oh, yeah, you better not.
Just kidding. I just got a couple errands to run. Uh-oh.
What is this?
Just some books, kid.
No,
That's
David, this is a law book. This is Ross Marler's law book. What is he doing, lending you his books now?
Would you go on up ahead, please? I'll be there in just a few minutes.
Oh, or does he even know that you have his book?
Look, I just borrowed them, okay?
Oh,
I'll be taking them back tonight.
Mm-hmm, you just borrowed them, just like I borrowed that leprechaun?
No, you weren't counting on taking the leprechaun back. There's a difference.
Oh, there's a difference? Tell me what the difference is. You're still taking something that doesn't belong to you. What is the difference?
Kat, the deal here is you're not upset because I borrowed some books. You're upset because you know that I'm using them to help Bridget.
David, please don't get involved with Bridget's custody case. I'm begging you, don't do it.
I'm already involved, Kat. I was the one who delivered her baby. I was the one who touched him first. I was the one who patted him on his behind until he started crying, Kat. I was the one who handed him to his mother. So I guess I'm feeling kind of like it's up to me again to hand Peter back to his mother. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm sorry to interrupt, man. Can I talk to you for a second?
Listen, I'm gonna go back and I'll just wait up for you, okay?
Hey, man, look, I don't know if you overheard what I was saying about Bridget and her baby, but if you did, I'm sorry. But it's just the way I feel about it. Are you okay?
Gotta ask you a favor.
Wow, by the look on your face, I'd say it's something pretty serious, huh?
Yeah, it's serious. You know when they say a matter of life and death?
Right.
This is a matter of life and death.
Ross, I just checked the board and Dinah's plane is going to be an hour late. I'm sorry.
Honey, I don't know if I can make it through another hour.
Oh, you'll survive. I don't know if my pot roast will.
You made a pot roast?
Well, yeah. Vanessa's meeting that attorney at your office, right? And I figured she wouldn't get home in time, so I thought we would pick up Dinah and we'd take her back to our house and make a nice cozy fire and I'd feed her some hot chocolate and...
And feed her some of your pot roast?
Yeah.
It'll make you feel better. Why don't you go home and check on her?
Yeah? It's okay?
Yes. Okay. I'll just call Vanessa and tell her that Dinah's plane's about an hour late.
I already tried calling the office. Nobody's answering the phone. It's just the service picking up. So I'll tell you what. I will go by the office on the way home and I'll tell her. And I'll be back.
Black?
Yeah.
You really are a treasure, you know that?
Wow. Didn't used to be, did I? Well, I fell in love with this impossible man and he changed my life.
Yeah, you're a changed woman since you got out of the 6th grade. Don't change too much, honey, you know what I mean?
I'm serious, Ross. You know, I used to think that I needed certain things in order to be happy. You know, that whole Norman Rockwell thing with the house and the white picket fence and the dog in the car with my 2.5 children buckled safely into my back seat.
2.5?
Yeah. Well, maybe it was just growing up an only child or having crazy parents. I just wanted what everybody else had, especially the 2.5 children. But then one day I woke up and I was in love with you. I mean, really in love for the first time in my life. Suddenly nothing else mattered but you. So if Dinah is the only child that you want to father, what the hell? I don't have to have kids. Or a house with a white picket fence, or a dog, or a station wagon. I don't want or need anything else but you.
This is exactly what I thought I wanted. But then I met you.
You wanted everything.
I know, but I just told you that I've changed. I don't need
No,
them.
honey, what I'm saying is that I don't have those rules in my life anymore. I just wake up in the morning and I say, I love Blake, and that's about all I need. I don't need a list of qualifications or a mythically perfect woman who would probably bore me to death. You remember when I proposed to you? I said this was a matter of look, ma, no hands. Remember that?
Yeah.
So if you want a station wagon, a golden retriever, and a pot roast, you got it. And if you want children, and little Bird told me that you do, and so do I, honey. I mean it. I really do. So don't give up. Don't ever give up. Because this dream sounds just perfect to me. Man, I guess this is what happens when you love someone this much.
Come with me.
Why, Blake?
You'll marry Nadine over my dead body.
What's the problem, Buzz? You that jealous? Or you don't think I'm that good enough for her?
Well, you're a smart guy, Paulie. You figure it out.
Wow. Let's see. I'm at least as good as her first husband. No, I'm better. Because he walked out on her. And not once, twice.
You don't know a damn thing about me and Nadine.
Oh, yeah? Well, I understand you, Buzz. Except I'm a little different, because I know what you're gonna do.
You came into a men's room.
Because I wanted to kiss you, and you're so shy about doing it in public. Do you realize what happened out there?
Yeah, I told you I loved you.
No. It was more than that. You know, Rosie, for so long we were like those two ships that passed the night, you know? We were this close to something so special, but no matter how much we loved each other, we could never make that final connection. Well, that's what we just did. I mean, we just did it out there. We're together now. We both want the same things. So tell me again, do you really want kids?
Yes. I want to have children with you. Little Blake and little Ross.
Wow, this is great, all these presents. Thank you.
I loved it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Boy, I've never seen a flashlight that does this many things before.
It's unbelievable.
What is this?
I don't know.
Oh, I know what that is. That looks like one of those sexy massage oils.
Oh, my.
Well, we had a show on the Love Bug once where we talked about household items like that.
Is this something to give to a nice young girl? The woman on the bottle doesn't have any clothes on.
Excuse me, everybody. I hate to break up the party, but Marina's having trouble getting some sleep.
That's
so...
all right. Come on, everybody. It's getting late. Come on.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you for coming over.
Thank you very much for coming by.
Yes, thank you guys so much. Yashu, Good night.
I was just wondering if that drugstore knew what they were sending over along with those shampoos and conditioners for your intimate moments.
May I ask you what you're doing?
Well, I'm not going to use it. I just wanted to smell it. It smells like cloves. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I guess you don't know about things like this.
Yes, I do.
You've never used it?
Nadine, yes, I have. But, look, I am not as naive as you think, especially not about sex.
All right, don't tell me about that. I'm your mother-in-law. I don't want to know.
Okay.
Thank you so much, you guys. Good night. Thank you.
Get home safe. Okay,
Thanks.
good night.
Frank, this is the happiest night of my life. You know, I mean, I've been acknowledged for the way I look before, and I've even won scholarships for my grades, but I've never won anything because people like me. And I owe it all to you, Frank. Thank you.
Julie, I think we need to have a talk.
You know, it's okay for you to admit that you're hurting over this.
Why should I pretend to feel something that I don't?
Have you got something to drink?
Trust me, that doesn't help, okay?
I was talking about a soda.
Come on, Lucy, please.
Well, could you just leave me alone already?
Fine, and tell me. Talk to me.
Fine, I'll talk to you. But I mean, ever since we got in the car, I was like, talk to me, Lucy. Tell me what you're feeling. I lost. Alan Michael, okay? It's no big deal. I just lost. Okay? Gosh. Maybe they just thought that I was stuck up because I wore this beautiful dress that you gave me a day too early. Or maybe they thought that it was time that they shouldn't vote for Cooper because Harley won so many times. Maybe they didn't like my smile. I don't know, maybe they just didn't like the fact that I walked right on in and pretended to be one of them. Pretended to be family.
Come here. Come here.
I wanted you to be proud of me.
If Daddy weren't in prison, we'd all be at home right now, trying to figure out a plan to keep Peter. You'd be sitting on the couch, holding his hand, looking at him in that special way that you always do. Now, I know that you two have been through some hard times lately, and I know how disappointed you are in him. But I also know that you love him, Vanessa. I know that. And just because one terrible thing had to happen, that doesn't mean that everything has to fall apart, does it?
I don't know what to say to you. Your father is the love of my life. I remember when I first met him. I knew. He wrapped his arms around me and he whispered, "Hold on tight. I'm gonna take you on the ride of a lifetime." And he did. We had a son together, we had a life. Yeah. And, in a way, he gave me you. Wonderful daughter, whom I adore. And our family, your family, big noisy family, stays together no matter what.
That's right.
No matter what the hardships or sacrifices are, but that's the point. Sometimes the sacrifices are too great, and sometimes people suffer too much. Mindy, you know that your father and I didn't just go through hard times together. We went through hell. And as much as you love your father, and as much as I do, you know that he was taking us all down that road again. And he would be the first to admit it. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I hope that whatever it is, you'll understand.
What in the world is happening to Craig Montgomery?
Sierra.
Hi, Craig.
His wife has finally come home.
Perfect couple.
To save their marriage or to end it.
It could never happen.
Never say never. Especially as the world turns.
Talk to your dad?
Yeah, he said the medical procedure that you're talking about is called an islet cell transplant. But it's real new and it doesn't work on just anybody that's got diabetes.
What else did he say?
Well, he said it's safer and that it works better if the donor is a close relative.
Yeah, I know that. And then they got to take a blood test to see if you qualify. But what I want to know is if you do qualify, how do they go about getting the cells?
Well, he said what basically happens is they take a piece of the donor's pancreas and then they just give it to the patient.
And that cures the diabetes?
Well, he didn't use the word cure. What he said was that if all goes well, the cells will begin to grow and then they start producing insulin.
But does he think the operation's gonna work?
Come on, Dylan, you know my dad. He won't give you an aspirin without a prescription. But, I mean, he seemed to think that if there were no complications, then it could be useful. But why do you need to know this information, Dylan? I mean, do you need this surgery, man? Are you a diabetic?
Oh, no. No, it's for my daughter.
Your daughter? Ah, you told me. You and Harley had a baby a long time ago. How old is she now?
She's 8. I haven't seen her since she was 2.
What's her name?
Daisy. Susan. The people that adopted her named her Susan. Man, I just can't believe she's sick. And they said she's been sick for a long time, in and out of the hospitals. I mean, I wouldn't even know about it if it wasn't for this operation. They had to tell me.
I'm really sorry, Dylan.
I had this picture of her in my mind. The last time I saw her, the way she looked, happy, healthy, big smile on her face. She looked so much like Harley. I just picture her in the 3rd grade with lots of friends, playing the piano and the violin, having snowball fights in the winter and going to camp in the summer. But that's not the way it's been. I wonder if she ever gets a chance to smile.
I'm sure she does, Dylan. I mean, her parents must love her, and they're obviously taking very good care of her.
Yeah, I know they are, or they wouldn't have come to me for help. You can just tell how much she means to them.
What is that?
Oh, it's Harley's number down in Florida. Eleni gave it to me.
What are you gonna call her?
I don't know. I'm still trying to decide. I think she deserves to know.
And then what? She's just gonna be as worried as you are.
I don't know. I think she'd want to know. Maybe I just want to talk to her. I don't know. It's
Promise me, when we're old and gray, in my case, older and grayer, promise me that you'll remember this night.
What a romantic time in an airport men's room.
I'm waiting for a plane that's interminably late.
While my pot roast burns. Oh my gosh, I was supposed to go back and check on it, wasn't I?
I've changed my mind. I don't think I want you to go anywhere.
I'll tell you what, Russ. You come with me now, and I'll make it up to you later.
Later? What's later? How much later?
Trust me, it'll be worth your wait.
Yeah? You promised.
Oh, that is one hot woman.
Oh, shut up.
You think I want to see Marla get it lucky tonight any more than you do? Come on. That's all you heard? All I care is she's hauling him out of the airport and we can go get the money. Here we are, 2 guys standing on the toilet seat, eavesdropping on 2 very nice people, talking to each other about how much they love each other. Doesn't that bother you? Doesn't that make you feel a little bit scummy? No, of course. Who am I talking to? Of course it doesn't. Listen, you and I, we just did it. There is no you and I. There's no you and I. There's no us. Don't say we're alike because we're not. This is not me. You see, because I don't do this kind of thing anymore. I don't. What the hell am I doing here? I don't know why I'm here. I must be crazy. You're here because of the money. And if it wasn't for the money, I wouldn't be here either. Oh, well, there has to be a better way. Yeah? Well, if you can find an easier way to get 100 grand in one evening, you let me know. In the meantime, give me the key! Give me the key! You okay, Buzz? Thank you. You got a hard head, Cooper. You're gonna be okay.
I never had a chance to do anything for my little girl. And I thought about it a lot. You remember when I got that big raise and the promotion and everything? You know, I wanted to send her something. Or maybe arrange for her to go to Disneyland or something, I don't know. But I couldn't. I mean, her parents are giving her everything she needs. But now there's something they can't give her, and I can't. And I can't tell you how that feels, David. For the first time in her life, this little girl that I helped bring into the world needs me. And I'm not gonna let her down.
No, you won't let her down.
So did your dad say how much this is gonna cost?
Yeah, somewhere between $60,000 and $80,000.
Yeah.
Hey, man, did the LeMays ask you for money?
No, but I'd give it to him if I had it. Oh, see. Well, I can't ask Vanessa. Could sell Hart's farm.
I thought you were planning on making a home up there.
Not anymore.
What are you talking about? You told me about all these big plans for some dream house that you
Yeah, I
were
still
planning.
got them. That hasn't changed. But not the Jessup place. Too many bad memories.
Wait a second, Dylan. This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. I'm gonna take one of his messes and turn it into something good.
So this country fantasy you're talking about, does this involve somebody else?
Man, you know better than anyone, Bridget and I are pretty distant these days.
Yeah, well, I also know that those things can change.
Look, you just promised me one thing. Don't tell anyone what I'm planning to do for Daisy.
No, you got it.
I mean about the farm, the surgery, nothing. I mean it, David.
You got it.
And especially, don't tell Bridget. I'm counting on you.
I mean, I really thought that I had my family behind me. You know, I mean, I know I wasn't raised a Cooper, but I just thought that... I guess I just thought that I was starting to fit in. You know, that maybe they did love me. I never expected to be like Harley, but a little bit. It's funny, because for the first time in my life, I actually felt like I was a member of something so much bigger and so much more important. A real family. It wasn't just my dad and me. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Oh, well, I guess being born to the wrong family without a mother who's a Cooper finally did me in, because tonight I realized that I wasn't really part of them at all.
Yeah, well, maybe not tonight, Lucy, but as long as you don't give up, they're gonna have to accept you. They're gonna have to.
You think so?
Look, I know better than anybody what it's like to have the wrong mother. I had to fight for a place in my family, too, Lucy. And it took a long time to get where I am. But when I finally got it, it felt so much better than if somebody had just handed it to me. Because I fought for it and I won. I earned my place. It happened when my Aunt Alex said that she was gonna tell the board to vote me in as president of my own family's company. You have so much fire and so much will inside of you. And so much beauty that you can do anything that you want. I know you will, okay? It's gonna happen.
Thanks. You know, it's weird, isn't it? I liked you the first second I saw you, and I didn't even know what family you were from or who your mother was. I just liked you. Just you.
You know, it's funny sometimes how husbands will, I don't know, almost be afraid of their wives after a while. get overprotective, overcautious. Put us up on a pedestal, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Without us even asking them to. Look at Buzz. I mean, he thinks it has to run off with Jenna to be wild and free. And trust me, Eleni, he forgot what he had with me because I used to be about as wild as you can be without getting arrested. I believe you. I really haven't changed that much. I guess all that's changed is Buzz's image of me.
Nadine, do you think he's going to come back to you?
Oh, honey, I don't know.
Well, if he did, would you want him back?
It's hard to say. It feels just like it did when he was missing in action. I mean, I know he's gone, but somehow I just can't imagine him not coming home to me.
Julie, I just wanted to just tell you a little story. A number of years ago, I had a big crush on this woman. I was working as a mechanic in the garage, and, well, she was older, but beautiful. She was very beautiful. And, you know, she would bring her car in, and she would have me work on it. She wouldn't let anybody else touch it. And afterwards, well, she'd hang around, and we'd tell some jokes and some stories, and, well, then I really started thinking, wow, this lady really, really likes me. But then I thought it was really crazy because, well, she was married and she was older and she lived up in a big house up on the hill. And I really thought that we had something going there. And it was really funny because I used to clean myself up and really wash up on the days that I knew that she was coming in because I didn't want her to think that I was yet just another grease monkey. But to her, she didn't treat me like that. I really fell for her like a ton of bricks.
So what happened?
Nothing. Nothing at all happened. That's just the point. You know, it was just all in my mind. I mean, she was just being nice to me.
So you misunderstood?
Yes, that's exactly what I did. I just misunderstood. And it's really easy. I mean, it could happen to anybody.
Well, you don't have to worry about that this time, Frank.
I don't?
No, history is not going to repeat itself. Nobody is going to get a broken heart here.
Oh, good, because I really wouldn't want that, you know?
Me neither.
Oh, great. Good. Okay.
Frank.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something.
Sure.
Have you said anything about this to Eleni?
No, I haven't. I didn't really think it was a good idea.
I don't either. Let's just keep it between us, okay? Our little secret?
Sure. Okay, no problem. Julie, I'm really glad we had this talk. And I'm really glad that you understand.
I should go in. I'm really glad we had this talk, too. Handsome. Everyone else is sleeping, so why don't you come inside?
In a little while, honey. I'm just getting some fresh air out here.
What's this? Massage oil. I wonder how that got there.
Beats me.
No, it says here that it is sensuous.
Honey, what are you doing with that? Eleni? Eleni? What's the matter? Eleni, come on, honey.
Vanessa, I just left Ross at the airport, and we wanted to let you know that Dinah's plane is going to be late.
Dinah's still coming?
Yeah, tonight.
Well, I called her and told her not to.
What?
Well, yes. I mean, with the custody case, and it's just a terrible time for her to visit.
You didn't bother to tell Ross?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Vanessa, how could you do this to
Don't
Ross?
you talk to me that way. With everything your father's done to my family, don't you dare.
Damn.
What are you doing here, Paulie?
This is CBS.